was listening to Disintegration by The Cure. Does everyone know The Cure? Does everyone like The Cure? So I was listening to Disintegration by The Cure, and I was just feeling that kind of happy, sad thing, because The Funeral just came out, and it was like, yeah, fuck yeah, that just got written. I was like, what do I need? And I just was like, I wanted to kind of replicate this idea of feeling so happy yet so sad at the same time. And that's such a trip, because you're like, fuck, I don't know what to feel. I'm like, I feel excited, but I'm miserable. And that, you know what I mean? That's just life, innit? So I told the boys, I was like, put on Close to Me by The Cure. You know, and I was like, all right, cool, let's sample it. And everyone was a bit older, so like, we can't do that, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, listen, let me email Robert Smith, because I met him at the NME Awards. Well, my mum met him
at a Gmail or an AOL? What's Robert Smith have?
iCloud, actually.
In iCloud?
Yeah,
oh.
Pretty modern.
Thought that, yeah.
But so I'm at the NME Awards in 2019, and, like, I'm there, and don't, like, deserve to be there. I'm like, fucking hell, whoa. In my head, I'm like Robert Smith's there, and like what at the 1975 there, and all these big British artists there. I'm like, shit, whoa, crazy. And I'm in this like clueless fucking skirt outfit thing, right? And I took me mum to the NME Awards, right? And we won an NME Award. I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And like Robert Smith is in the corner. I can see his fucking haircut. You know what I mean? It's like this big. And I'm like, that's Robert Smith. And Robert Smith is why I wear eyeliner. You know what I mean? He was the first person that kind of like introduced androgyny to me. And I'm sorry, if we got to hurry this shit up, I will. But I'm telling this story, so fuck you all. Robert Smith's over there, and I'm just like, oh my god. I'm trying to think about a way to speak to him. I'm just kind of like want to like walk over and be like bump into him by accident. Be like, oh, Robert, hi. And then I like look over. I'm like, where the fuck's my mum? Where the fuck's she been? I'm like, she's fucking sat talking to Robert Smith, right? And I'm like, what? You know what I mean? And my mum's speaking to Robert Smith, just like, I'm like, what is she saying? What is she saying? She's probably like, he's loved you his whole life. Honestly, like, I was having to wash the fucking lipstick off his fucking school uniform for years. Whatever. And I'm like, what is she saying to Robert Smith? And I walk over to Robert Smith, and my mum's talking to Robert Smith, and then I actually get intro to Robert Smith by my mother, which is a fucking trip in itself. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my god. So like, whatever. And then we stayed in contact. So this song came out, and it samples The Cure, and The Cure let me use the sample to Close to Me, which is fucking mental.